Can Britain afford an expensive coronation for King Charles? And would the optics be right as people struggle to heat their homes?
Well, of course we can afford the coronation. We have a coronation a handful of times in a century. And the spectacle which we observed only a couple of weeks ago with the funeral of Her late Majesty the Queen, I think was unparalleled in its magnificence. And more than half the world's population watched it. This is a massive boost for Britain. What we can do well in this country is pageantry, and our monarchy is something which dates back more than 1,000 years. I live 5 miles from Malmesbury. The first king of all England, King Athelstan, who died in 924, is buried in Malmesbury Abbey, and King Charles dates his ancestry back to King Athelstan, and indeed before that. And the institution of monarchy defines Britain in many ways, and certainly for people around the world. Everybody knew who Queen Elizabeth II was. Who could say who the President of Germany is? Of course, we know the President of the United States is, but most people don't want to be reminded of that. In this country, the monarchy is a focus of unity and strength. And its tradition, it connects us with our ancestors. And this is vitally important in modern Britain, in my view. We are a four-dimensional country. Our time matters here. It's an unbroken link with our past, and it's all the best of Britain. Our monarchy, generally speaking, is something to be proud of, and is a credit to the country, whereas most politicians are regarded by the public with contempt. So this is something we should celebrate. And if we want to see it in pure economic terms, the tourism value, not to mention the soft power value of monarchy, is far beyond any annual cost or the cost of any coronation just a handful of times in a century. So it's something we can't afford not to do, in my opinion.